Paramshanti Bapuji. Welcome to the new discussion. Today our question is, how can and when will the soul come out of the cycle of birth and death on Earth? As you have mentioned that, our solar system has been existing since 160 trillion years. The souls have been created since that long period of time in our solar system. After the creation of souls, the souls which were once upon a time in the divine incorporeal state have transformed to a subtle state called as deities. Then, moved to physical form in the human body on Earth. Subsequently, the souls once reached the physical human form. Since then they have been subjected to repeated cycles of birth and death on the Earth plane. From a long period of time which cannot be counted by the human mind. It is written in Hindu scriptures, that souls are in deities' form for some period of time and moved to human form for some period according to their karmic bondage. Therefore, the soul moves between higher and lower planes in a cyclic manner without any pause. So, as per real spiritual knowledge, the soul has to go through an uncountable number of cycles in various form of many births and deaths on the Earth plane. It is also a fact that, during such a long period since the creation of Earth, an uncountable number of Shatar yugs have been repeated on Earth. As a result, the souls have been subjected to alternate cycles of joy and misery repeatedly according to their status in various planes in the solar system. When seeing all these facts, it appears that, the soul is trapped in an unending cycle of birth and death without any rest or peace for a moment. So, is it possible for a soul to come out of this vicious cycle of birth and death on the Earth plane? As the soul has seen an uncountable number of such cycles of Shatar Yug like Sat Yug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, and Kali Yug.
These four yugas have been continuing on this Earth plane for an infinite period of time. Since a long period of time in the range of trillion of years. To escape the cycle of four yugas on Earth means to go beyond the creation of human form on the Earth plane. That is, a soul has to go a higher plane like Bhulok, Babarlok, Swarglok, etc. above Earth plane. Only Earth has the cycle of Shatar Yug like Sat Yug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, and Kali Yug. At the end of one Chaturyug Ardhapralaya takes place on Earth, and at the end of one Manwantar, that is the end of the time period of a human form, Pralaya takes place on Earth. In order to escape from the human's creation on Earth, a soul can go to the higher planes such as Bhulok, Babarlok, Swarglok, Malok, Janlok, Toplok, Brahmalok, Vishnupuri, Shivpuri, Paramdham. Sequentially, these plans are located in our solar system above the Earth plane. In earlier days, the souls used to make efforts with their due knowledge for the salvation or moksha from the earthly life. That's why the saints and sages in the earlier days go to Himalayas caves and spend there most of the time in isolation to awaken their kundalini or chakras in their body. And, also put efforts to awaken their third eye in the mind. But, the saints and sages did not have complete knowledge. So, they could not reach directly to the level of Paramdham or escape from the cycle of birth and death, due to which all souls trapped on Earth planes or another plane of this solar system. Thus, the soul can escape from this cycle of birth and death, only if the soul has the appropriate spiritual knowledge to reach supreme abode or Paramdham. Therefore, everything is under the control of a soul, that is, how much effort a soul can put to overcome the cycles of pain on Earth.
But, most of the human souls have reached a certain stage that they do not want reborn on the Earth, and they do not want to come again on the Earth plane.
But, even though the human souls do not want to come to Earth again and again, but their activity on Earth is such that it contradicts their intention. Due to ignorance, the soul is trapped in karmic bondage and entangles itself in 5 types of vices such as desire, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. And, these vices never let the soul escape from the cycle of birth and death. Thus, either the soul has to reborn on Earth to repay his karmic debt, or soul remains in the subtle world after death.
Bapuji, is it possible for a soul to complete all karmic bondages at a very fast pace and leave this Earth plane forever?
if a human soul wants to get relieved permanently from the karmic bondage. For that, the soul requires power. First of all, the soul must know the answers to questions such as who am I? Where have I come from? What is my aim in this life? The first stage is self-realization, that is known thyself. Hence, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly mentioned that if a soul remembers Almighty Authority in the pure soul conscious state, then, the Almighty Authority will destroy all the sins of the soul, and set the soul free from all karmic bondage and take a soul to the supreme abode called as Paramdham.
Now, so much time has already been passed and many cycles of Kshatar Yuga have already been completed. Whether is any soul has reached the supreme abode or Paramdham till now.
To reach supreme abode, it requires a very high level of endeavor. But generally souls go to different higher planes in our Brahmand like Bhobarlok, Swarglok etc. in a gradual manner.
That means, the human souls present on earth are the souls who do not put any effort for their salvation. What will you say on this?
There are many sages and saints, who usually come to earth from higher planes, for the spiritual progress, and welfare of souls, on the earth plane. And along with these sages and saints many souls also come to earth in order to support the welfare activity of these sages and saints. So, many souls come from the higher subtle world for the welfare of creation on earth. You can find that in other foreign countries that many messengers who are also called as aliens, come to respective places in different countries, where they have their relationship with the souls of that region on earth. So, according to connection or relationship among a various group of souls, the variety of different souls come on earth from the higher subtle world.
I have seen an episode on YouTube, in which it is shown that the king, who actually built the famous Great Wall of China, was completely aware of the fact that he had come from the higher plane of the world of stars. After his death he would like to return to the same star from where he had come. That means, even before 8,000 or 10,000 years back, from today, the human souls on earth had the knowledge, regarding the origin of their soul, from the world of stars high above. Also, they wanted to return to their place of origin after death. Therefore, during that period, these people used to keep many objects near their body at the time of death, so that they could return to their world of stars. That means, the people at that time knew that they had to return to their place of origin, that is a world of stars. Whereas, today the human souls are completely ignorant of it.
It is found that in foreign countries like America, China etc. the aliens visiting those lands since 1,000 years, and they usually come from finer subtle regions of the world of stars.
My main concern is that, even before 1,000 years back, the aim of the souls on earth was to go back to the world of stars after death. But, today the human souls never think of it. In earlier times how such knowledge was there in that souls on earth?
Since long time back, many such souls had come from another solar system. So, they wanted to go back to their original place of the soul after death. Thus, in order to return to their original solar system, the souls make a lot of efforts. But, they could not return to the world of stars where they had come from, because those souls did not know the actual process to return to the finer subtle world of stars from this physical world. The other solar systems in space are far away from our Earth, some are 1,000 light years. And, some are 2,000 light years away from this planet on which we are living. It is found that, the nearest solar system is 5 light years away from our planet Earth. So, how can the souls travel such long distance with the heavy physical body? And there was no such mode or spacecraft to travel to the distant solar systems. Even today, the science after a lot of effort and research work, they only think to travel up to the Mars. But, till now, no human being has landed on the Mars. So, go to the distant solar system is still a distant dream, even for the today's scientists. But, the souls did not know the mechanism of returning to the world of stars, where they had come from. The process of return of the soul to his original abode is clearly written in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That is, one should remain in soul-conscious state and remember the Supreme Father, the Almighty Authority only. Then, the karmic bondage of the soul will be destroyed and the soul can escape from this earth plane and return to their original abode. When soul connects with Supreme Father in yoga, then, the tremendous power is poured into soul and soul immediately elevates to a higher state, which makes soul so powerful that it can travel to its original abode, which is far beyond this earth plane. The Supreme Almighty Authority is the real powerhouse who can only give power to the soul to reach the finer subtle world of stars. So, when the souls receive power from the ultimate powerhouse, then, the souls can return to their place of origin. That means if a soul has come from galaxy, then it will return to the galaxy. And, if it has come from the universe or great universe, then it will return to the universe or great universe, etc. And Behad ki Atma will return to the supreme abode of Almighty Authority. In the initial stage, when the soul was created in the galaxy or in the universe or in the great universe, then, the soul was in the purely incorporeal stage, which is the original stage of the soul. But, subsequently it has acquired a physical body due to degradation. Initially, a soul had a body of the supreme element, but gradually soul changed to three-element stage and finally to the physical human body.
If a soul left the physical body with the thought or sankalpa that I do not want to come back to earth, and wants to go back its place of origin, and if the soul cannot return and remain in the subtle world after death, then, what effort the soul should do to go back to place of origin in the stars?
The soul whose aim is very high and wants to go to the higher planes instead of returning to the lower planes. Then, at the time of death, if the soul will create divine vibrations or sankalp in the soul state as per law of karma called as Ant-Mate Sogati. Such souls, due to their strong willpower and sankalp, they will never come back to earth. Generally they remain in the higher level of the subtle world, where many spiritual teachers called as Maharishi are there who can guide these souls to go to further higher planes, so that souls can return to the world of stars in a gradual manner. Therefore, the soul travels in a gradual manner in the subtle world under the guidance of spiritual teachers in the subtle world. The soul has to cross many layers in a sequential manner. In this way, gradually, a soul covers distances of 1 light year, 2 light years and slowly moves towards its destination, but it takes a lot of time. In this process, when the soul reaches to its original soul-conscious state, then, the original power of soul emerge and the speed to travel will multiply and convert to the speed of supreme light. As a result, the soul reaches its place of origin at very fast speed and it will never return to earth again.
Bapuji, have you seen any soul after death who has crossed such large distance in the subtle world during your yoga with your divine vision? Does the soul reach its place of origin in the world of stars?
During yoga or meditation, when I am in a pure soul-conscious state and in incorporeal form, then I have found many souls in the higher subtle world move around in the galaxies. Also, travel between universes as well as between multiverses with their vehicles which are made of divine light called as Paramprakash. I have observed our multiverse in depth during yoga or meditation. Also, I have explained in detail about our multiverse in our videos such as today's multiverse, the creation of multiverse, history of multiverse, etc.
That means, even today in higher subtle world many souls are traveling between universes and galaxies by using their space vehicles.
In the center of our galaxy or Akash Ganga has the tremendous white light at the center which is called as Paramprakash, where Mahashiv resides in incorporeal form. A Mahashiv is the creator of one galaxy. The spaceship or aircraft in which Mahaship travels across space is made of divine light or Paramprakash. But, it is not like the physical aircraft which human beings using on the earth. If you read our Hindu Puranas you can find similar aircraft was with Ravan. He is known as the Demon King. The name of the Ravan spaceship is Pushpak Viman and it was made of only air elements or Vayutadv. An earlier time, when Ravan just made one affirmation or sankalp. Then, the Pushpak Viman or spaceship automatically manifest before him to travel. The Pushpak Viman could accommodate as many people as per the sankalp of Ravan, also leaving one seat vacant in the Viman.
Bapuji, that means the human on earth has no value. But the soul in different planes can travel from one universe to another. But on our earth the human is not able to cross the earth plane. It shows that human on the earth had the very bad condition.
Today, human souls are in the completely ignorant stage. And, they do not have the knowledge of his real nature. Due to which humans consider the physical world is real and this physical world is made of 5 elements. Whatever they see with eyes in the physical world consider as reality. But, human soul on earth is completely unaware of the higher dimensions and the subtle world. Even, today's science is not developed to tell about other worlds such as the subtle world or transcendental world. Also, to give proof that other solar systems have human life. For example, each galaxy contains an infinite number of solar system. The souls in the higher transcendental subtle world can
people on earth
travel from one solar system to another, as they have a high quality of technology and spacecraft.
I have heard that many rich persons want after death to sprinkle their relics or ashes of the physical body in higher space by a spacecraft, so that they can go back to higher planes after death. Even scientists like Michio Kaku is also forecasting that by the year 2030 people on Earth can travel in space and can go to Mars to live there. What is the significance of all these predictions? Is it really possible? What do you say on this?
This is like in Hindu culture after death the relics like ashes, bones etc. are flown in river Ganga for the salvation of the soul. This is basically based on the concept which is described in our Puranas. When sage Kapila cursed 100 sons of Sagar and burnt them into ashes. Then, river Ganga earth from heaven by the severe penance of King Bhagirath for the salvation of 100 souls, who were cursed to ashes. With the touch of divine water element of river Ganga 100 sons of Sagar became alive from ashes. Just like a rejuvenation of complete human body from a single DNA cell. Based on this theory, people think that if they spread their ashes in space then their soul will reborn in some higher plane.
But, now I want to know how a human soul can escape from the cycle of birth and death. Because the soul is subjected to a repeated cycle of birth and death for such a long time. Since, the uncountable number Shatar Yug have been passed. Now, the souls are completely tired and helpless. How a soul can escape the gravity of this earth plane?
The first step is the knowledge which will help to escape the cycle of birth and death. Today, everybody has to study hard to become doctor or engineer. Similarly, the soul has to acquire true spiritual knowledge to escape from the gravity of earth. From the knowledge the person must understand what is a soul, and who is an almighty authority, and, from where a soul can receive power. After that soul will get power during yoga or meditation with almighty authority and can travel to higher planes. As per spiritual principle, to whomever you remember, you will go to him or her. So, if you remember almighty authority in his supreme abode, then, he will take you to his supreme abode. But, what happens today? People generally remember and worship the departed souls who are in the subtle world as a ghost. As per Srimad Bhagavad Gita, if you worship and remember a ghost then after death you will reach to that ghost only. That's why the first step is knowledge through which you can know who is the almighty authority. Only after acquiring knowledge one can remember Almighty authority in soul conscious state. Then, the soul will reach its highest stage of purity called as Satopradhan stage. And the soul can go back to the original home where has come from.
There may be other Earth-like planets in other solar systems, in galaxies and in space. Do they have a same time scale of Shatuyugas running as the time scale on Earth? Whether the status of human souls on other Earth-like planets is same as it is on this Earth.
In this multiverse there is an uncountable number of great universes, and inside each great universe an uncountable number of galaxies exists. Similarly, each galaxy contains an uncountable number of solar system. Each solar system has one or more Earth-like planets. As our solar system has one them. So, all these Earth-like planets are the places where human souls inhabit. There is an infinite number of Earth-like planets and infinite types of creations in each planet.
Why not Shiv, the Supreme Father of a solar system, transform this mortal physical world to immortal eternal world? So, that all these cycles of birth and death and Chatur Yuga etc. will be stopped.
See, the creator of the solar system is Shiv, creator of a galaxy is Mahashiv, and creator of a universe is Paramahashiv. Those creators like Shiv, Mahashiv, Paramahashiv act according to their recordings in their soul. Initially, when our universe was created, had the power of 16 celestial degrees, but now the level has degraded due to negativity. And, called as zero celestial power. As per records in the soul of Paramahashiv, he usually winds up his creation when he finds his creation in his universe degraded completely due to negativity. And, also to maintain the level of positivity of his creation, so they can survive for another cycle. Similarly, when 100 years of Brahma is completed, then, Shiv, the creator of our solar system, destroys the whole Brahmand or solar system by causing tremendous fire called as Kala Agni by entering into the sun. The Shiv, Mahashiv, Paramahashiv do not have any knowledge of transforming the mortal creation to immortal creation. So, how can they help the souls to rescue from cycles of birth and death? Even, they have to go through the many such cycles of ups and downs.
Why do these creators who are so powerful still retain this mortal world?
When they do not have an understanding, what will they do? See the case of our Brahmand. 100 years of Brahma is only 1 moment or 1 second for Mahashiv. That means, in each second or in a moment of Mahashiv, uncountable number of the solar system is simultaneously created as well as destroyed in space. Whether Mahashiv is not aware of this fact of continuous birth and death of an uncountable number of solar systems in space. If he knows all these facts, then why he is doing such activity repeatedly and let all souls experience too much pain?
It is understood that human souls when comes on earth, then, the soul forgets the original soul conscious state. But, whether Shiv, Mahashiv, Paramahashiv also forget everything like normal human soul.
Shiv in incorporeal form is the creator of this Brahmand, resides in Paramdham of his Brahmand. Shiv in incorporeal form can observes all the events of this solar system. Still he waits up to the completion of 100 years of Brahma. When all the power of this Brahmand gets shattered and whole creation turns negative, then, the Shiv destroys his own creation by creating a fire with the help of sun called Kala Agni. Instead of above process, if Shiv winds up the creation after 10 years of Brahma, when the Brahmand was filled with supreme elements, then, the souls would not have to suffer like at the end of 100 years of Brahma. But, neither Shiv nor Mahashiv or Paramahashiv does this, due to which all souls created by them suffer badly and trapped under the cycle of birth and death.
Above all, Shiv, the ultimate creator of our Brahmand, never interferes with any events or activities on earth plane, even when severe negativity spread throughout the earth plane.
Shiv in incorporeal form is the stay in the neutral stage. And, Shiv gets everything done through his subtle form or Akari Shiv Shakti, Vishnu, and Brahma.
Now, the earth is full of negativity and all human beings are involved deliberately in unethical and improper activity. The souls have become mad and have the fear to live on the earth plane. Still, Shiv the Creator does not do anything to improve the condition of this earth plane, which is a small part of his creation only.
The age of a galaxy and solar system is uncountable in terms of time scale on the earth plane. Now, the age of our solar system is 50 years of Brahma, which is around 160 trillion human years. So, total age of our solar system is approximately 310 trillion human years. There is an infinite number of solar systems existing in a galaxy. Each solar system has a lifespan of 310 trillion human years. A Mahashiva, creator of the galaxy, if he wants to wind up all the solar system before the total lifespan of completion, that is 3100 Karab years, and filled the solar system with supreme divine light, then the solar system will never degrade to such negativity. But you know, why not a Mahashiv is not taking any action, as they act according to their own will. For example, a person behaves independently in a democratic system. Similarly, if a Param Mahashiv winds up the universe the time it has reached a level of 9 celestial from 16 celestial power, then, this mortal world as you see on earth will never be created. In this way the creators of all great universes, great universes, explained all 100 power multiverse, have let their creation to degrade to a level of -100 celestial power, that is to a level of complete negativity. Can you imagine this? In my 21 PD videos I have explained all such things in great detail, why the creator of 100 power multiverse has degraded to present stage of -100 power with complete negativity. For example, we see the present situation on earth.
But, now at least something is required to be done to make the situation better in our creation. The knowledge that you have given is not known to any saint or sages, and also not written in any scriptures. It is not known to anybody that how Shiv, Mahashiv, or Param Mahashiv directly or indirectly interfere with the activities on earth. But, Shiv, Mahashiv or Param Mahashiv have full information about earth. Then, why they are not do something? A long period has already been passed on earth and currently the situation on earth is very bad.
Now Shiv, Mahashiv, or Param Mahashiv, nobody has the power to transform the 5-element creation to new creation of supreme elements. So, now Almighty Authority himself is working secretly in this multiverse as well as in our solar system, to transform the whole creation of our multiverse into immortal creation with supreme elements. For this mission, the Almighty Authority has created high-quality souls or Behad ki Atma. Some of these souls are in physical form on the earth and some souls are in subtle form in the subtle world. Almighty Authority is secretly working through the high-level souls to bring the transformation of this multiverse with supreme elements. In future, the complete transformation of all the solar system, galaxies, universes, and multiverse will take place, and simultaneously whole creation of this multiverse will be transformed to supreme elements.
The souls when came to the earth in the human body, generally, they forgot everything and lost all his power and got trapped in the illusion. So it is pointless to expect anything from these human souls to help for to transformation of the whole creation, which is such a big task. When it becomes impossible for a human soul to reach soul conscious state, then how a human soul will help to transform this creation, so expecting anything from human souls is meaningless.
The transformation process can only be understood of by only Behad ki Atma or high-level souls. But the common souls are entangled in the illusion of this physical world. High-level souls only can understand the knowledge of the infinite creation. Only high-level souls will be ready to put effort for transform this whole multiverse. But, not the souls who are engaged in the illusory activities in this physical world. Only high-level souls will become the instrument for the transformation of this whole multiverse.
Now this Behad Kagyan or divine knowledge has already been disseminated and also circulated through various media. The high-quality souls called Behad Ki Atma are also listening to all these knowledge, but there is no significant improvement visible in Behad Ki Atma, so Almighty Authority should directly interfere in the transformation process and transform the whole multiverse at the earliest, as the whole creation is running fast towards negativity.
Almighty Authority has already started interfering in the transformation process long back in terms of human years on Earth. What made Almighty Authority to initiate interference in the creation of this multiverse at all? Almighty Authority resides far away beyond this earth plane in his supreme abode. He saw a black dot on the monitoring screen while observing the status of his whole creation. Almighty Authority asked for information on this black dot from his assistants and other creators down the line of creation. It was found that creation in 1/100 power multiverse in which this earth is a minute dot has been deteriorated to such negativity. It has become completely black and the earth has been converted to a mortal world since long. In his supreme abode, Almighty Authority called for all the information from all creators down the line to analysis the real cause of downfall of a powerful 100 power multiverse. Finally, Almighty Authority himself secretly has come down from his supreme abode to our Brahman to observe personally and rectify the negative creation in this -100 power multiverse. No one knows secretly the Almighty Authority doing work in this multiverse. Firstly, Almighty Authority came to this solar system and collected all records of this multiverse in the incorporeal form in our solar system. Also, the Almighty Authority has a subtle form or a carry form. And he has many subtle forms who are working secretly in this multiverse at various levels for the transformation. Almighty Authority is working secretly in physical form on this earth. So, nobody knows him as he is in a very simple human body.
Behad Ki Atma wants to know how much time will take for this transformation to be completed on earth, which has already been started by Almighty Authority.
Firstly, all high-level souls have to maintain soul-conscious state and destroy their own negative karmic account. Only then, the high-level souls can transform the 5 elemental physical manifested forms to incorporeal original soul state. Thus, first by self-transforming the transformation of whole creation can be started. This is the duty of all the high-level souls. I have already shown the way for the transformation and also given detailed knowledge of the process to do the transformation. Now is the time for the high-level souls to work hard to do self-transformation from the physical form to incorporeal form. So, the time to complete the transformation depends on the effort of high-level souls. And, the time is taken by them to reach purely original soul-conscious state. Almighty Authority always wants to do the complete transformation at the earliest, but it depends on the time taken by the high-level souls for self-transformation to incorporeal original soul state.
That means according to you, as long as these special souls or Behad Ki Atma cannot destroy their karmic records or accounts on the earth plane and stabilize themselves in the pure soul-conscious state, till then time on earth will continue?
Here a soul has to become a karma yogi and achieve a stage of soul-conscious state. This is the basics of the teaching of the Almighty Authority. If a soul does more effort, then faster the soul will transform from physically manifested form to incorporeal form, which is called Swaparivartan. When soul stays in soul-conscious state, then all his or her karmic accounts will be destroyed. And the soul will transform itself automatically from physical to incorporeal form. It has to be done by the soul itself only. The souls of Behad Ki Atma have tremendous power inside, which is equivalent to the power of infinite celestial universes. They have the infinite power that each high-level soul can create infinite celestial universes on his own. But the powers of the souls are lying in inactive state in human form on earth.
Now, one should not look towards Shiv, Mahashiv, or Param Mahashiv for the transformation of the worst negative condition of this earth and the solar system etc. So, each high-level soul must work hard on its own for the transformation of whole creation.
High-level souls have to work on itself. The high-level souls have the helpline from the Almighty Authority, so that they can transform themselves into soul-conscious state. The one subtle form of Almighty Authority is always present with each high-level souls to help the souls to transform. The soul should take help and transform themselves as fast as possible. The time taken by high-level soul will decide the time for transformation. The lesser the time taken for self-transformation, the faster will be the transformation.
So is it necessary that all the 9 lakhs high-level souls or Behad ki Atma put their combined efforts simultaneously for this transformation?
Through YouTube we are searching for all the high-level souls or the Behad ki Atma who are in physical form on the earth. The souls who do really belong to the category of high-level souls will definitely come in contact with us through this knowledge only. These souls will submerge in the ocean of knowledge, and as soon as the soul completes the part of knowledge, he or she can know who really Almighty Authority is. When the souls identify Almighty Authority, then the soul will connect with Almighty Authority through yoga. And the soul will achieve power from Almighty Authority, and self-transformation becomes possible for high-level souls. When self-transformation of Behad ki Atma takes place, then they can travel to the higher world and transform the creation.
Some souls are waiting for the destruction of the earth, and then, Sat Yuga will commence on earth, so that these souls can live comfortably in Sat Yuga.
I have already told many times that the subtle form of Almighty Authority, that is Akari Roop, does not let the of destruction on this earth. So he will not allow any destruction on earth.
This is a good sign, that no human soul has to leave this earth plane with pain and grief due to destruction. But, the souls have to arouse their internal power of soul and put effort to return to his or her original abode. That is Behad ki Duniya. Only then transformation on earth will start at the earliest. Bapuji, you have explained very well how to escape from the cycle of 4 yugas on earth. Now, the souls are not interested to enjoy any type of happiness on this earth or in heaven. Only they want to reach a state of infinite peace called Paramshanti and go to the world where only infinite peace prevails. And the soul never wants to come back on this earth again. So all our listeners should live and share all the videos of Bapuji and subscribe the YouTube channel. Try to watch all the videos as much as possible, particularly the 90 videos under the list of Unspoken Truth, and also watch 1500 videos on our YouTube channel. Bapuji, do you want to tell anything?
Everybody should think Paramshanti, should tell about Paramshanti. And then one day each soul will attain a stage of Paramshanti. This is a Maha Mantra, so one should always chant Paramshanti.
Thank you Bapuji. Paramshanti.
Paramshanti.